Don't panic. I'm not in the kitchen and here to burn your skin off with acids, but I think in facial world they need talking about, particularly if you, like me, are a natural organic lover, so that really you know if acids can be a good thing, what they are, what are the three main categories of facial acids, and what do they work for, what skin types, and why don't they really appear in organic land that much at all. Let's chat acids. Those of you that know me know that I came from a completely different mainstream skincare world. I'm Kirsty, founder of Pink's Boutique, absolutely not green organic fairy to begin with. I was in facial peel land, very strong ingredients, acrylic nails, all of that jazz, pouring chemicals on. So I know this world, and really this video is to give you, as always, nothing but the truth, because it's complicated and it's confusing, and I want to split it up for you. So, top line of how facial acids work and what they would be in. There are basically three types that you are going to hear people talk about. I have my 3 bottles because I set up a chemistry lab, because that's what you do in your house. Have you not got one of those? Caveat, these colors, nothing to do with it, just literally making me happy, fun, playing like I'm a real chemist right now in my kitchen. So they don't technically represent the real colors, but it's to help you see them. Up first, AHAs. Let's do it. AHAs, probably the one you hear people talk about most. Alpha hydroxy acids. There are a few of them within that category. The one you may come across most is glycolic. There's also citric, mandelic, malic, tartaric, lactic. There's a school of them. And I am more than happy to do another video, part 2, where I go into detail on each of them. But let's think about it from top line of AHAs. They predominantly get referred to as fruit acids. Their point in life is to exfoliate the skin. They are good at stimulating collagen, helping regulate keratin. They are all water soluble, okay? So sometimes it's important to know where something's water or oil soluble. So you're gonna find those mostly in beauty products that are water-based. So toners, spritzes, when you get the pre-soaked pads, like toning pads, they're probably the place you are going to find those most. Who do these get used on? Really kind of an aging skincare product. Anyone that's looking for brightening skin. They come in totally different percentages. And this is the world of acid that you have to be aware of and really careful. It can go from really low percentages to very high. If you are sensitive, you want to go nowhere near the high ones. If you react to stuff, same game. If you're normal skin, then what you've got to decide is whether acids are for you or not. As I mentioned at the beginning, you don't see tons of it in organic skincare. Ironically, a lot of them come from natural origin. So AHAs, for instance, glycolic comes from sugar beet. Lactic historically came from milk, like things that can be organic. But a lot of the certification boards are not hugely massive fans because they are, to some degree, irritants. Totally varies on which one, totally varies on whose skin it is, but that's the kind of play with them. So I want to know, would you like a range of acids that sat in the natural organic market if I could do it, if I could pull it off? That's for the potential Kirsty to-do list, so let me know. So that's an AHA. Then you get a BHA. Beta. BHA. Beta hydroxy acids. Really, that is the world of salicylic. They are much better if you have oily skins, are prone to breakouts, spots, blackheads. They also exfoliate. That's ultimately what they do. And they are all doing this exfoliation process by dissolving. The difference is with the BHA, the salicylic acid, is it's oil soluble. So it is drawn to oils in the skin and hence has an ability to go a lot deeper. AHAs is quite surface. BHAs tend to go a little bit deeper and almost like can get more into a pore, hence why they're good at spots and trying to get rid of spots. And that, because of that, formula wise, you'll find them in moisturizers. So oily skin moisturizers, Proverb, our male range, has it in the oily skin moisturizer. Anything, you'll sometimes find them in like KP, Keratosis pilaris, those little chicken spot products to try and get rid of those. You can get them in more emulsion bases. BHAs. Now, there is another one. You don't really hear about it very often. Third category, PHA, polyhydroxy acid, PHA. Now, you won't have heard about these as much. PHA. Again, color, not related at all. These are the ones you would come across maybe are lactobionic, maltobionic, and my favorite that I really struggle with the pronunciation, gluconolactone. I'm going to put it in the notes below in case that isn't exactly how you say it. They're almost like a new generation of AHA, also there to dissolve. All of these essentially have a dissolving ability on the glue. They're called desimones that hold your skin cells together at the surface. The way PHAs do it is they are like a slower release version of an AHA. So again, quite surface. They have larger molecules. They release more slowly. They become better if you're sensitive. So good for aging, good for sensitivity. Also, the PHAs, those ones I just listed off, tend to have a huge humectant antioxidant function. So they're also just really good in terms of moisturizing and kind of that toning ability, like we would talk about normally glycerine and hyaluronic acid. I know today has been a bit tech. I'll pop some of these things in the notes because it's words. It's making sure you understand if someone suddenly says, this is a 5% glycolic with a 3% mandelic solution, which is happening more and more with brands like The Ordinary, Inky List. People are giving you that level science. Do you know what they are? And do you know which ones they go into? Do you know which skin type they're meant to go on? And whether you should buy them or not? This is part one of the acid series. Pretty much what they are, how those three camps split up. So questions. Do you understand now what facial acids are? Do you have any concerns? Do you have any questions? What are they? Put them in the comments below. Please share this with people that you think might want to understand as well. And give it a thumbs up, share, YouTubers, subscribe. This is Acids 101, what they are. I hope that kind of starts the process of understanding what they are from the top view down.